Hi everybody, it's Lisa from Sutton's Days, and today I would like to talk to you about my canning planning. So I'm sitting in the parking lot before I go into class, and so I wanted to take this time to talk to you all about my canning plan. I got to thinking about it with the pantry video, what's in my pantry in April video, by some of the comments, and I thought, okay, I know there's a lot of stuff that this year I missed. I just missed. I didn't have time to do. So I want to plan it out better so that I can do it this year for 2016, so that I have ample amount in the pantry for the year. So I made up this really nifty sheet, and I'll show you that now. And I'll give you a link to be able to look at it closer if you want. Give me a day or two to get it uploaded to the link, because I don't know that I'll get it done tonight before I go to bed. But it's my canning plan for 2016, and I divided it really simply. First, I by the items. So first, meats, veggies, fruits, soups and stews, jams and jellies, and then miscellaneous. And then I have columns for what I have currently in quarts and in pints, and then what my goal is in quarts and in pints. So I'll go through it really kind of quick here, but again, you can take a look at it. So what I have right now is about 40 quarts of venison and 12 pints. I have about 30 pints of chicken, and I have about 11 pints of salmon. And I want to increase that significantly. My goal is to have 40 quarts of venison and 20 quarts of ground venison, 20 quarts of ground beef, 10 quarts of chicken, and then 12 pints of venison, 40 pints of ground venison, 40 pints of ground beef, 30 pints of chicken, and 30 pints of salmon. So that's kind of how I'm breaking it down. What was really interesting to me, and I apologize because I am reading at the same time that I'm doing this, I did a total. Of what I have now and what my goal is. Check out these numbers. So what I have currently is approximately 119 quarts of food in jars sitting on my shelves, and 103 pints of food in jars sitting on my shelves. My goal, after I went through all of these different things, was 508 quarts and 624 pints. That is easily 2 years worth of food right there. Not everything we could ever need, but still a lot of what we could need. And this is doable. I can do this. Time is more of an issue than anything, because I do a lot of sales. We're going to be growing and raising a lot of our own stuff. So it's not as much of a money factor, though money does play a part in it. It really does. Because you have to factor in the cost of the canning supplies if you don't have them. I'm very fortunate. We have a lot of jars. What I don't have a lot of is lids and rings. The rings you don't need so much because you use those over and over again. They don't stay on the jars. But the lids, as you know, are a one-time shot. So I'm going to have to stock up on some more lids. And those don't, in my area, they never go on sale. So if you have a Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever it is that puts them on sale, oh my gosh, snatch them up, because you can never have too many. And they don't go bad until you use them. So I'm just going to go through the list really quick of some of the things that I'm planning on doing. Not the quantity, but the item itself. So as for veggies, it's green beans, corn, pickles, carrots, onions, peppers, mushrooms, potatoes, tomato sauce, baked beans, dilly beans, cowboy candy, pickled beets, and Harvard beets. For fruits, I've got a one-track mind. Apples, applesauce, apple pie filling. That's my fruits. Soups and stews, I want to do split pea, vegetable, chicken, mushroom beef, beef stew, cabbage soup, Italian sausage lentil, ham and bean soup, chili, bean with sausage stew, bean and bacon soup, chicken broth, ham broth, and beef broth. For jams and jellies, I want to do blueberry jam, carrot cake jam, candied apple jam, strawberry banana jam, bacon jam, and sweet onion jam. Did I say bacon jam? Bacon jam, yeah. And then miscellaneous items. I saw a recipe that I had saved for an apple cinnamon syrup. and that sounded really interesting and really good. A barbecue sauce. I would love to make my own barbecue sauce. And then some pumpkin butter, because you can never have enough pumpkin butter, right? Well, at least in September, October, November. All of the jams and jellies, I'm only planning on making 6 pints. So, I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's not. And the miscellaneous, the 3 miscellaneous items, I'm only looking at making 6 pints. Most of the quantities, as far as the soups and stews, I'm looking at 12 pints and 12 quarts of each. The pints are great for take to work lunches or at home lunches. The quarts are basically meals for 2. So that'd be for me and Phil. The applesauce and, you know, any of the apple stuff is pretty much quarts, except for the applesauce. I'm doing 24 quarts and 24 pints if everything goes right. Most of the quantity comes in the veggies and the proteins. So again, I'll put a link probably in the next day or so where you can look at my spreadsheet and, you know, copy it, use it, adapt it. Look at your cupboards and what can you grow? What can you put in jars in your pantry to get you through a year or 2, or just to have a goal? If you have a goal and a plan, whether or not you completely reach it, I may not do that quantity. I may only get 6 of this soup or 5 of that one, or, you know, but I'm going to try to get the quantity that I've got there so that it's on the shelf, it's ready in case of emergency. If anything happens, we have the food done and prepared. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. I'm a huge advocate of canning. So what I'm probably going to do with the soups and the stews and some of the other items is to take you along on that journey with me. If you are interested, that's great. If not, I'm going to bore you really quick because I really, really love it. But I will be doing this weekend on Saturday. I'm going to can the salmon. So I hope you come along with us for the canned salmon video and see how easy it is. Don't let it make you fearful. Have a lot of fun with it. And we will talk with you real soon because now I have to go get educated. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.